A little town I grew up in was Godley. It's not little anymore.
No.
When we moved there were about 600 people, and I think we were a B-size high school, and now I think they're like big 4A, something like that.
Definitely has grown.
Yeah, I graduated with like 20.
So did you go to school in Godley?
I did, yeah, all 4 years.
All 4 years, nice. Did you go to college after high school?
I did about 2.5, I think it was. It might have been closer to I think 2.5, we'll go with 2.5. 2.5 years at Oklahoma Christian University. And then it was a Christian university, but I tended to have a good time. And I could have done better as far as grades and not run around with all the rodeo guys and the baseball guys, but wound up dropping out after about 2.5 years and moving back home with mom and dad and getting a couple of jobs and going to a junior college.
Nice. And what were those jobs?
One was working for a custom farmer, so I was cutting and baling hay all the time. It's like I was a hay farmer. Yeah. And the other was working for, it was called CDS. I can't remember what it, anyway, we dealt with bank stuff, and we would take, I can't remember if it was money or checks, but we would take that stuff up to the Federal Reserve in Dallas at night. And so that's what I did. I kind of had a night shift. I'd go to school during the day and go up to Dallas at night.
When did you join the military? I know you said there were 3 different branches that you were in. Could you share those as well?
Yeah, sure. I'm what the Marine Corps calls a ship jumper. So in 91, that was when the big Desert Storm, first Gulf War was fought in 91. And I was still going to school, and I was like, man, I got to do something. Can't stand living under mom and dad's roof, and I'm not doing anything except spinning my wheels. So I made an effort to join the Navy first, and I read too many Tom Clancy novels. And so I was going to be enlisted helicopter air crew. And long story short, the Navy said, no, we're not going to take any more first-term enlistees for air crew, and I wanted to do the rescue swimmer thing. And they're like, no, we're not doing that. So I went right next door to the Marine Corps and said, hey, I've got a really good ASVAB score. What can I do other than infantry? And they're like, whoa, we got all these things that you can do. So I ended up going Marine Corps Intelligence.
Awesome.
And so,
what other branches were you in?
just the Marine Corps and Army.
Okay.
Army later in life, much later in life.
What made you want to join? Was it just that you were tired of living at home, or what drew you to military versus career?
My dad had been in the military, and a lot of the guys that I worked with were prior service military guys. I had several friends who had dads that had gone to Vietnam, and I just really looked up to those guys. And so with my dad's experience, and of course growing up, I was always a history buff, and I was like, well, I don't know. So it might have been a little bit of romanticism, a little bit of adventurism, a little bit of patriotism in there. But you're from a small town, and so I just wanted to get out of that small town. So I wanted to look for something that was tough. So I chose the Marine Corps.
Absolutely.